Being a Seahawks fan makes you kind of realize that we're almost at free agency. It's very, very forgettable to us Seahawks fans, thanks to our just amazing general manager, John Schneider. Please just sign one offensive lineman that's not going to get cut before May starts, please. Anyways, enough about that. Free agency is a great time for the NFL community. Get to see all the new signings, blockbuster trades, enormous contracts, a lot of overpaying to get players to come play for your rebuilding franchise. If you couldn't tell by the title, the thumbnail, or the beginning, today we're talking about free agency. I'm going to give you my 5 boldest predictions for the NFL free agency. It is February 26th, and free agency starts like the third week of March. So we're really cutting it close here. I'm going to try to do 2 parts of this. I'm just going to do 5 today because these are probably like very simple answers. Like, yeah, this will probably happen. Probably not to the teams I'm going to say or the players I'm doing in this one, but who knows. If you enjoy, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. If you want your team to make a specific move, who you want on your team, if you want to do a trade, anything like that, just let me know for part 2 as well what players you want me to do. Enjoy the video and go Hawks. So my first bold prediction I have for the 26-year-old wide receiver out of Cincinnati, T. Higgins. Is he going to get franchise tagged again? Who knows? I don't think so. I think he's leaving this time. Yes, he did say he would take a pay cut to stay with the Bengals. I he's great with the Bengals, but he deserves to be a number 1. And I think he's going to go to the Patriots. The Patriots have like $130 million in cap space. Just hand him a blank check. Tell him to fill it out. And if it's reasonable, yeah, get him on board. Give your franchise quarterback a new toy to play with, Patriots. T. Higgins, definitely the best wide receiver, too, in football. He's been great since 2020. He's really always been a receiver, too. I mean, maybe not in 2020. He was kind of like the receiver 1. I don't know. But ever since Jamar's been there, he's been the receiver 2 the entire time. I really want him to be a receiver 1. I think he would absolutely dominate. I think he'd be a top 10 receiver if he went to the Patriots by like week 5. I really do believe in Drake May. And it'll just make him just better if the Patriots can get T. Higgins. So I think he's going to go there, 4 or 5 year deal, probably well over $100 million because that's the market nowadays. Player 2, Sam Darnold. I don't think he's going to go back to the Vikings. This is such a weird situation because it was supposed to be, okay, him and McCarthy battling for QB1. McCarthy looked great in his first preseason game. Got injured, done for the whole year. Sam Darnold plays like 2022 Geno Smith out of nowhere. And he's going to get a big contract from somewhere. I think he leaves the Vikings and I think he goes back to New York, but to play with the Giants. Now, I know the words I'm about to say might seem like, what the f*** are you talking about? I think for Sam Darnold going to the Giants, I think that could be pretty good for him. Brian Daboll is a quarterback mastermind. Look what he did with Josh Allen. Look what he did with Daniel Jones in his first year there in 2022. I know it's not the best stats from a human perspective, but for Daniel Jones, it's a great stat line for him. He did that year 1 as being the Giants head coach. I think he could do great things with Sam Darnold. Probably 2-3 year deal. I don't know. Sam Darnold's like 27 years old. He's not old, but he's not really young either. He's either 26 or 27. Maybe he's 28. I don't know. But I think it'd be cool for him to go back to MetLife just for the G-Men and not the Jets. Plus, I think him and Malik Neighbors, that could be a really good duo. I think if um, that signing does happen. I don't know. Maybe I'm just really biased for Sam Darnold because his story this year was awesome, and being a Seahawks fan, experiencing that with Geno Smith in 2022 makes me just want to root for that for a lot of players, depending on who the player is. But great story, Sam Darnold. Hope you get a contract somewhere. But I definitely think you're not going to go back to the Vikings. Next prediction, it's not a signing, it's a trade. Everyone knows what the Rams have been wanting, or what they said they were going to do for a few weeks now. They confirmed they're going to trade Cooper Kupp. I know I just scared the shit out of Matthew Stafford. That's probably, which he could get traded to, who knows. I think Cooper Kupp is going to go to either the Chargers or the Texans. He's not going to be a receiver one anywhere. He's on the end of his career. He's been declining since 2022 before he got injured, and also just since 2021 in general. And whoever trades for him, they're probably going to want the Rams to eat up a lot of the money he's guaranteed, because I think he's guaranteed $30 million for the 2025 season. I don't know. Probably not for Cooper Kupp right now. He's 30 something, maybe just below 30. I don't know. He's been in the league since 2017, I think. This will be his 8th season. But yeah, I think either Chargers, Texans, just go somewhere where you're not the number one, you're a number two, the guy that comes in occasionally and gets a game-defying catch, a game-defying first down, just a game-defying play where you're oh, yeah, Cooper Kupp's here now. Yeah, I forgot about that. He just makes big plays every now and then, but he's not the number one person. You gotta want to preserve his health for the 2-3 years that he probably has left. I think him and Justin Herbert could do absolute greatness, even though I think Herbert's kind of overrated right now. Also, if he went to the Texans, that's just two good situations for him. Two good quarterbacks, good enough offenses that he wouldn't have to play 101% of snaps. And like I've just been saying, he just comes in when you need him most. He's still a playmaker. He's just getting old. His catch percentage dropped 12% also from 2023 to 2024, so that ain't good. Just whoever trades for him, just make sure you ask the Rams to eat up a lot of the money, because he's not worth $30 million at this stage in his career. Alright, second to last one, my fourth bold prediction. It's Russell Wilson. I don't think he's going back to Pittsburgh. I think, they were talking to him about contracts, right before their end of season meltdown bull crap that they always go through. So I think it would make the most sense, even though I think this team is going to trade for the number one pick. I think the Raiders are going to get him. I think he's going to go to the Raiders for 1-2 years. That's probably all I think he has left. Whatever contract he signs, if he does sign one, will be his final one in the league, and that pains me so much to say. I feel disgusted saying that. The day Russ retires is the day I die a little inside. But I think he's going to reunite with Pete Carroll, even though they're probably still not on the best terms. It would just make a lot of sense. Plus, him and Brock Bowers and Jacoby Myers and any other weapons you can get for him. I don't know. I think that could be really good. And he had signs of Seattle Russ in 2024 with the Moonballs to Pickens, Mike Williams, and Van Jefferson twice maybe. He's not. I mean, he's not perfect. He's not. He's absolutely not perfect. But he's not like people are trying to say he is. He can still make a play. Yeah, he can't really run a lot anymore. He's still a really smart quarterback. You'll never catch me saying anything like you can never catch me saying Russell Wilson sucks. I probably did in 2022 because I wanted them to be bad so Seattle's pick could be better, but outside of that, you will never hear me say anything bad about Russ. My favorite player I've ever watched. I love you, Russ. Go do good things with Vegas, maybe. And the final bold prediction for this video for part 1. John Schneider, I swear on everything I believe in, if you let Ernest Jones walk, good luck for what fans would probably want to do to you. I don't care how you gotta free up money to do it. If we gotta cut Nwosu, if we gotta cut Draymond, which I hope we do. Draymond Jones sucks. If it means we gotta cut Lockett, which it's kind of looking like we're gonna do. It sucks, but it's probably time. But whatever you gotta do to free up money, re-sign Ernest Jones, 3-4 years. This dude is 25 years old, and he was the backbone of our defense when we acquired him. We robbed the piss out of the Titans. Oh my god, a 4th round pick. Only if we re-sign him, though. If we don't re-sign him, then what the hell? Why? This should be the number 1 priority. I know offensive line should always be the top priority, even though you think guards are overdrafted and overpaid, which you're on the spectrum for that one. But anyways, Ernest Jones, one of the best tacklers in football, one of the best cover linebackers in football, brings so much energy to the defense. He was the missing piece that we needed. When we got him, our defense started playing just great. I'm pretty sure we got him after the bye week or something like that. Maybe before the bye week, I don't really remember. But the game we got him, which was, I think, actually the Bills game, we got wrecked. But he had 15 tackles in his first game as a Seahawks. So, I mean, you'll get a lot of tackles when you're losing 31-10 to Buffalo. But, yeah. But, John Schneider, please, on everything you believe in, do not let Ernest Jones walk. Don't. Pretty, John Schneider, I know you'll never see this, but please, I am begging you. I am begging the shit out of you, man. Re-sign Ernest Jones, 3-4 years, $40-50 million. I don't know how we're going to do that. But please, man, I have never begged for anything more in my life than an offensive line. Re-sign this man, bro. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe, and turn the notification bell on so you'll never miss an upload. I will see you in the next video. Go Hawks!